guys, it's Kathy. I just wanted to share with you a little exercise that's going to help to build some strength in the wrists. We are either, I know for myself, I didn't keep up with my yoga practice during COVID, so I am noticing in the wrists, I don't have the same strength as I did before all this. So you may fall into the category of you've taken some time off with your practice, or you may fall into the category that you've picked up yoga over the course of COVID. So either way, I'm going to show you a nice quick little exercise to help build some strength in the wrists. So you want to be on, I always call this your haunches. So we want to have our weight in the back of our body. We're going to take our palms, we're going to put them on the mat right in front of us. I'm going to move back here a little bit so you can see my hands. So from here, what we want to do is we want to keep all of our fingers on the mat, and we want to keep the top of our hand right here, this little edge on the mat as well. So we bring our hands down, we're going to lift up through the wrists, again keeping the fingers and keeping the base of the hands, top of the hands, base of the fingers on the mat. So as we do this, we're working our wrists. We're building up strength in the wrists, building up these muscles. This will help with our down dogs and our table poses. It'll help with our plank poses anytime that we are on our wrists. I also find that this really helps for working on computers. Whenever my wrists get sore from the keyboard, this exercise helps. So we're going to do this maybe 10 times. Then we're going to bring our hands down. We're going to turn our fingers out to the outside of our mats. And then you'll be able to see probably the palms, my palms on the mat here a little bit easier. And again, lifting up through the palms. Keeping the fingers connected to the mat, keeping the base of the fingers, top of the hands connected to the mat. So again, we're going to do this about 10 times. And then we're going to bring our palms back down to the mat, turning our fingers in facing each other. And then once again, lifting up. And again, you can see here that my fingers stay connected to the mat, as well as the top of my hands, base of the fingers there is on the mat as well. So I am just working my wrists. You can actually see my wrists moving here. We have a little bit of weight in the wrist because of my arms and my shoulders. If we want to advance this practice, we would come up a little bit higher off, more into like a table pose. When we are in a table pose, we have a lot more weight on our wrists. We want to be careful and not go into this too quickly. We want to start with our weight down on the mat. So again, lifting up through the wrists only, 10 times. And I'll show you here, if I did this and I lifted my fingers up, you will see my wrists are not getting as much exercise. For one, the weight's not on my wrists. But here, I'm getting more action through the wrists. And because my wrists are the ones that are actually lifting, I'm lifting up the weight, getting the exercise there. So I hope this helps. Let me know how this works for you. Nice little way to build some strength in those wrists.